Start out at OnTimeforClass.com and in the section that says Login to Scheduler, type the username and password that I sent to you in the email. And then click Login to Scheduler. Start out in the tab called Content. Here is where you can upload new tones to use in your schedule. I've already uploaded some tones for you, and they appear here in the Tones drop-down. You can select any one of these tones and then click Listen to hear what it sounds like. When you do this, it will only be playing the tone on the computer that you are using to do this scheduling. It won't be playing through the Raspberry Pi. If you want to upload a new tone, click on Browse and then find a WAV file that you want to upload. Click Open and then give the tone a name. And then click on Upload. After you do that, the tone will then appear in this list of tones. Next, let's go to the Schedules tab. Here is where you can edit existing schedules and create new schedules. I've already created 2 schedules for you from the end users documents that they sent through. So there are 2 schedules that I've created here, Monday through Thursday and Friday. When you click on one of these schedules, you'll see the schedule appear in the box here. Each line of this schedule says what device the tone will play on. Your Raspberry Pi that we sent you is called Displayer 1. Then it says what tone is playing, then what time, and then there's a note here that describes this bell. Let's suppose that you want to start with an existing schedule and edit it. You could click on one of these scheduled bells and then click on Remove Selected, and it would remove that scheduled bell from this schedule. Or you could add a new bell to this schedule over here. You would type in a time, select the device that you want to make the sound. Again, the device that you have, the Raspberry Pi, is called Displayer 1. You then select what tone, and you can also select an image, but that doesn't apply in this case because it doesn't have a display. And then you can type in a note. Your note might be something like begin first period or something like that. And then click Add to Selected Schedule. Now, if you want to remove an item from the schedule, you would click on that item and then click Remove Selected. There isn't any save button that needs to be clicked when you are editing an existing schedule. Removing or adding tones automatically saves that schedule. However, let's suppose you want to create a new schedule. One way to do that is to start with an existing schedule, give a new name, and then click Save as New Schedule, and it will create a new schedule that's exactly the same as the existing schedule, which you could then just edit to create a new schedule. Or you could start from blank, like this. I'll create a blank schedule and I'll name it Wednesday, and then I will save as new schedule. And now I have the Wednesday schedule here and it's blank. So I can begin to build a new schedule by typing in times, selecting the device to play the tone, which again is Displayer 1 here, selecting which tone, and then typing in a note. And then click on Add to Selected Schedule. So as I do this, I'm building a new schedule, so I still have this Wednesday schedule here. Okay, so that's how you edit existing schedules and create new schedules. Next, let's go on to the Calendar tab. Here is where you decide which schedule will be used on any given day. So if I click, for example, on Monday the 22nd, I've already selected the Monday through Thursday schedule to be played on Monday. I've set up some days here for the end user. I put in all of these days on February. I selected the Friday schedule for Friday the 26th. No schedule is selected for a Saturday or Sunday. Now I'm going to click on the right here to go to March. Some of these days I've set up a schedule for. Let's find a day where I haven't. Okay, so I haven't scheduled any schedule for March 8th. Let's suppose that we want the Monday through Thursday schedule to be on March 8th. I'll select from the drop-down list here Monday through Thursday, and then I could type in a note here if I want to remind myself something like this is the Monday schedule. And then I'll click Save. And now when I go back to March 8th, I'll see that the Monday through Thursday schedule is scheduled for that day, and I'll remember that this is the Monday schedule. Next, let's go to the Monitor tab. The Monitor tab shows all of the bells for today that have not yet rung. You'll see here that there are a bunch of bells that are scheduled early in the morning that didn't ring today. That's because we hadn't yet set up the device on the day. I'm recording this on Friday, the day we set up the device, and we did so at about 10 a.m. And so all of the bells before 10 a.m. didn't ring, but all of the bells after 10 a.m. did ring, and so they don't show up here. When I open up this tab and click refresh on Monday, there will be a new list of bells here that are showing the bells scheduled to be rung on Monday. There are a couple of things that we can do here on this tab. One thing we can do is immediately command the device to play a tone. So if I select Displayer 1 here, and then I select a tone, and then I click on Send Now, it will schedule this tone to be played through Displayer 1 at the current time, and it should play within a few seconds after you do this. Click Send Now. Another thing we can do on this tab is cancel bells that are scheduled for today. So let's suppose that it's, say, 8:30, and I decide that I want to cancel the 9 a.m. bell just for today, not in my schedule, just for today. I can click on that bell and click delete, and now that 9 a.m. bell is not scheduled to be rung today. Another thing that I can do is edit the times or the tones for a bell that's scheduled today. So let's suppose that it's early in the morning and I decide that this bell that's scheduled at 9:02 a.m., I really actually would like that bell to ring at 9:05. So down here, I can change this to 9:05 and then just click Save. And now that has been edited. And it isn't edited in the overall schedule, the Monday through Thursday schedule that we use over and over again. It's only changed for today in this one bell. So this is a way that you can make changes to bells scheduled on the fly, in case something happens in the school day that you need to do that. I think that's all you need to know for how to use this scheduler feature. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks.